Time for chapter 15. And in 15, we're going to learn how to use, in 14, we learned how to make basically a drawing using, or actually in the last couple of chapters, using Inventor. What we want to do now, though, is learn how to use an AutoCAD drawing to bring it into Inventor to use to make sketches that we can then create solid models with. And there's a number of reasons for doing that. I need to point this out, that if you have, some folks get earlier versions of the book to use because you can get them cheaper, and that's usually okay. One difference is in some of the earlier versions, chapter 15 and 16 are swapped. But the reason is that companies have thousands, maybe millions of AutoCAD drawings for parts. And so rather than, if your job's to make it into a solid model, but rather than having to redraw the part from scratch, you can bring it in from AutoCAD. And even still, AutoCAD has better drawing tools. Inventor's okay, but in terms of, some really nasty, hard things to draw where you have to use mathematical approximation to surfaces and whatnot, AutoCAD really does a better job in many ways. And so many people like using AutoCAD to make drawings because it has better tools. And then you can go into and bring them into Inventor. Inventor and AutoCAD are very nicely integrated. And then there's the Fusion, which kind of integrates the other two. So there's, lots going on. So this is a nice chapter to show us how to do that, how to use AutoCAD. You can get to both the model space and the layout space in Inventor. The objects are model space are read-only initially. Layouts are, he's going to show you 3 different ways to bring something in. You can do copy and paste directly out of AutoCAD. You can bring in open up the drawing file. There's multiple ways to do this, and different companies probably do it different ways. But he's going to show us a couple just to let us know that it works. The thing we're going to do it on is called a Geneva wheel. Geneva wheel translates rotational motion into sort of a back and forth type motion. And so, and an off-centered motion. So that's what we're drawing. And he's going to, like I said, he's going to show you a couple different ways. He's going to show you how to open the actual AutoCAD file. That file is available. There's an AutoCAD file of that. It wasn't an assignment we could have made earlier. And I didn't, but I do have it loaded. There's a number of ways to get to it. I think the book tells you where to go on the internet to find it. I've got it loaded in Canvas. So there's a number of places to go get it. He's going to take parts of the drawing. He's going to show you how to copy and paste. So he's going to do it a number of different ways. You really only need to submit one of them to me. And he'll show you how to export it. You can also export as an AutoCAD drawing file. When all's said and done, then I didn't have you make a layout or put it in Paperspace on this one. I just wanted the drawing, and you can submit that. There is no end of chapter. I think going through that once through the tutorials enough. So chapter 15, there is no end of chapter drawing, and there is no quiz. You really only need to do one solid model. You don't need to do me a layout for this one. So this would be, and again, when we're doing this the same week we do chapter 14. So, excuse me. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.